Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
This is Baitul Firdaus, Islamic English channel, and I am your lecturer, presenter and speaker, Dr. Taj Firdausi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, blessings and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on you forever and ever and ever. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Hashr, the last two ayah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. In this Surah Al-Hashr, in these last two ayahs, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the pearls, and it made a necklace-like thing for you as a gift. And it's the necklace of diamonds, it's the necklace of the most valuable things. All those pearls or the diamonds are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's names. Khaliq, Bari, Musawwir, all these things. Lahul Asma'ul Husna, for him are the beautiful names. What are all the other names? There are names, 99, only 99. Even if you write down all the qualities and the greatness and the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the whole ink, the oceans and the whole forest as the pen, and you write down, your one life is not enough. Hundreds of your life, if you write down the greatness and the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you can't even think of writing, you can't even imagine the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But these two ayahs, they are coupled together, Khaliq, Bari, all these things. So, Alim, Ghaib, all these things are together. It's such a beautiful one. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has selected himself these names and told, oh Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you my names in the form of couples and together two. What's the secret behind it? Because these are the names Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said are the greatest rewarding ones. What's the reward? What is that you are going to get money? Get anything more? More than that, more than gold, more than anything, more than your life. Right now, with your ablution wudu, and you recite this two times. Instead of saying A'udhu Billahi and Bismillah, you say A'udhu Billahi As-Sami'un Alim Minash Shaitanir Rajim Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Then you read these two last ayats, what I recited now. Before and after the rood, that's more than enough. It becomes a solid, a complete frame of a dhikr. The dhikr which straight away goes to the skies because you read 3 times the rood before and 3 the rood, Salatul Nabi after that. So when you finished it with these 2 ayats, then your voice directly goes and knocks the doors of the heavens. And then comes 11,000 Malayak instantly, immediately, right then. The moment you finish, those Malayaks will come and they encompass, they surround you to protect and to take care of you. 11,000. 11,000 Malayak. Instantly, immediately they come down for your protection. Instantly, Malayak will come down to protect you. Can we see? You can't. How should we know that they are there? If you have the doubt, forget about it. Nothing will come to you. No one will come. No Malayak, nothing. Everything is up to your belief, belief, belief. You imagine, you think, right now I recited this according to what Dr. Taj Firdausi said, and I did it. And if you have this belief, then the angels will be around you. Once I was on my motorbike with my two small babies, my children, one behind and one after. I was going there, and there was a T section. I missed to see the car which was coming. I straight away entered before one bus was coming from there to cross the T section and turn. And when I went there, because I missed to see the car which was coming in the opposite direction, it was my mistake. And that car came and hit my motorbike. Because that was a high speed and it was the night time. And when I was in white, 3-piece white suit, I was moving like that. So when the car hit, children flew up in air. My motorbike went to the other end of the road and then fell down. And the car passed under us and it went off, and the people were afraid and they ran away, thinking that some 3 people or so died and gone. And when I descended, I don't know, I lost my senses. I lost my senses for a second. And my children also flew up and I lost. They lost everything. And when we opened our eyes, when I opened my eyes, I saw my 2 small children standing and crying, "Oh, Dad, oh, Daddy." I looked at myself. I was on the ground. I landed. My 3-piece white suit, not even a scratch, not even a stain, not even a dirt on my suit. People from far off at that night, there was one electricity board office was there in the night for the generators. They heard that bang sound, they came running. And they looked at me and then they wanted to lift me. I stood up. And nothing happened to me and my children. They took us and then they brought water and they gave and I drank. I saw that my motorbike wheel was completely just damaged, the front one, and the headlights gone. So I put that in that office of electricity board and I took an auto and took my children. When I just removed my clothes, no dirt, no sign of it, and no pain, nothing, except that my finger, which I supported when I came down, must be slightly little pain was there for 2 days. And nothing happened to me or to my children. Because I always read, not 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, in the morning, in the evening, in the night, these Surah Hashr, the last 2 ayat, I did it myself. 11,000 angels helped me. And imagine, such a big accident, the vehicle is gone, and I am in the air, and with my children, fell down and the car went under me, and for such a big fall, like a fall from the heavens and skies. I said, Alhamdulillah, and that's all. And from that time onwards, even now, my children, when they go out, they read this. When they come back in the night, they again read this. This is the practice of Quran. I am the witness. I am the witness. You don't have to listen to some other stories. If you read this every day, and when you go out, Alhamdulillah, if there were to be a very big accident, it will be a minor one. Don't say that, how is that when I went over there was a scratch on my car. Actually, that could have been a very good fatal blow, the death with this accident. But you got small scratch. So 90% you are saved. But at least whatever happened, can be the small one. If you have faith, do it. If you don't have the faith, do it. If you don't believe, do it. If you don't believe, do it. Because even otherwise, when you recite something, there is some effect if you don't believe, at least because of the holy words of Quran. So my dear friends, open Surah Al-Hashr, practice this, memorize this, and practice and keep the habit of reading this every morning, every in the night, and for your children and everything you have that. You will be with 11,000 Malayak around you. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Bye. If you like it, you please write down, at least to say that one. I have started practicing this from today. And please write it down in the box so that let the people be motivated. After some days, you share your experiences with me, how you could manage to save yourself or save from some bad elements, or even from the evil sounds, or even from something very bad, bala and other elements, bad spiritual elements outside, supernatural elements, haunting things. You will be saved because 11,000 Malayak around you. Like Ayatul Kursi, this is the one among them also. This going to help you. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please share.